Welcome to Diamond Dugout. I'm not in a war zone. I'm just getting my roof redone. My name is Erik, aka ETOF21 Sports. And that good looking son of a bitch to my right, David, aka Better DP21, aka his college life was the basis of the hit TV show Off Campus. My boy David, aka Better DP21. David, how you doing today, my man?
I'm doing great, man. It's been a great Friday. I'm looking to help everybody cash in on some plays here to start the weekend and get up on the right foot.
Because I've had a shit fucking Friday. That is why we're late. My apologies to everyone. I have been knee deep fucking battling, just battle. And then there was a fucking traffic accident, like it's called the Horseshoe here.
Right.
So there's 94 and 294. I got balloons coming up where they connect. Fucking like it was blocked off. Everyone was funneling. I mean, like Jesus Christ, dude. I was competing, my friend. I was competing.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to bet some baseball. My apologies for last week. I was on the road. You're on the road. You,
Yep.
good guy. You sent in my bets. I'm on the side of the road in Michigan City, Indiana. And for whatever reason, I could not go live. So my apologies. But we're not here to talk about the past.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Let's go ahead. Dude, lay it on me. I didn't even type in our bets, dude. So first bet of the day, man. That's my bad. First bet of the day.
You're good. You're good. All right. So first bet of the day is I'm looking at the matchup for the Cubs at the Brewers. I'm taking the Brewers on the run line -1.5 for -115 odds. Okay, so Milwaukee is my strongest combination today of pitching, bullpen, team quality, and just scheduling for tonight's games. Brewers ranked number 5 in my overall team quality model with the number 7 bullpen. Chicago ranks number 10 overall, number 24 bullpen for my rankings. The Cubs do have a good offense, but this is an extremely difficult matchup for that lineup against Mizorowski tonight, who is our number 1 starting pitcher on the slate. So Mizorowski's recent numbers are very dominant. Last 14 days has a 41.2 K to walk rate percentage. And over his last month, it's been 32.4%. So he's got just amazing numbers. They've only gotten better in recent weeks. Meanwhile, Chicago is countering with Colin Rea. He's my number 26 ranked starter for tonight. Last 14 days, only a 4.7 K to walk rate percentage. And so, where I'm kind of going with all this in terms of analysis, the bullpen and scheduling disparity becomes very important for this full game run line. Chicago's bullpen was very taxed earlier in this week on both Wednesday and Thursday, reaching into the bullpen for 93 pitches both days. So 93 pitches Wednesday, another 93 Thursday from their bullpen. 6 different relievers were used in Thursday's game. Several key arms worked on very consecutive days for them. Milwaukee also, reached into their bullpen on Wednesday as well, but the entire staff received yesterday off, and their primary leverage arms and Miguel, Uribe, Aaron Ashby all didn't pitch since last Tuesday. So they have much stronger end of the back end game here for themselves. And the game environment is projected to suppress scoring by approximately 11%, which also favors the elite starter and stronger rested bullpen in Milwaukee. And Chicago may have a dangerous offense, but Milwaukee owns every important pitching and situational advantage here. This is a great, strong, raw matchup to see the Brewers -1.5 at -115 to get started.
I love me a little Brew Crew tonight. I was actually thinking about going up to that game, but I am not. They're doing something fun up there. They take one of the concession stands and they turn it into a supper club.
Oh, cool.
It's like actually really cool every Friday.
Yeah.
My first one, I'm going to one of my favorite pitchers. And you know what? My pitcher hierarchy this year is Ashcraft 1, Max Meyer 2, and our boy Woo 3. Woo's fallen down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
but I'm going to the Marlins because Mad Max is on the mound. Give me them plus 104 in the first 5 money line. It all starts with Mad Max here. 13-2-1 on the first 5 money line this year. 59.9% ROI on the road. 5-1-1 record since June 1st. So this month, that's 4 starts. 2.31 ERA, 10.8 strikeouts per 9, 1.33 WHIP, plus 8 pitching value. His breaking ball has been filthy, plus 10 pitching run value, ranking in the 99th percentile across MLB, 3.83 expected ERA for the season, holding batters to a 227 batting average, and ranks only 26 in hard hit balls allowed. Flip side, we got Michael McKeedy, on the mound for the Cards, 4.30 ERA, 281 batting average, 319 on base, 483 slugging percentage, 1.3 WHIP, striking out just 10% of his batters. But when we look at his last 2 starts, so we shrink it, 5.73 ERA, 1.64 WHIP. He's negative 16% ROI in the first 5 money line this season. And we look at the Cards as a favorite, they're negative 3.4% ROI. So I have all the trends lining up. Plus, I get the better pitcher in my eyes at plus money. I don't know what I'm missing here. So I'll take the Miami Marlins here, plus 104 in the first 5 money line, my friend.
Yeah, I like that too. It's very evenly, this is the one that's 50-50 matchup in my opinion. The always value goes to the dog every time.
Next bet, my friend. I looked at this one too. Oh,
So Colorado at Minnesota for today. Taking the Twins on the first 5 run line, -0.5 at -125 odds. Minnesota is one of the largest overall team quality advantages on the entire board today. So the Twins ranked number 6 in my team quality model, and then they possess the number 2 offense. And Colorado ranks number 30th overall and a number 28 offense, number 27 bullpen. So those are just some rankings that I have just from the overall quality of team stuff here. Getting into some underlying offensive numbers that support these rankings is Minnesota the last 7 days has a 348 expected WOBA over the last 14. That was 354, second best in baseball with only a 17.5% strikeout rate. Colorado's recent contact results been much less convincing beneath the surface. So last 7 days, 272 expected WOBA for themselves. And basically looking at the pitching matchups here, Bradley for Minnesota ranks number 17 on my tonight's starters, while Shigano for the Rockies ranks number 29. Bradley has produced a 3.92 xFIP, 3.89 Sierra, 17% K to walk rate over the last 14 days. Shigano, though, much higher numbers here, 4.56 xFIP, 4.73 Sierra over the same period. And basically, they have a little bit of a travel advantage. It's modest because both teams had Thursday off, but Minnesota remained at home while Colorado obviously traveled from Denver here. And Target Field is projected to reduce home runs by about 10%, which should limit Colorado's easiest route to scoring, in my opinion here, based on everything I'm seeing. Specifically chose the first 5 market because Minnesota's bullpen ranks number 23 on my tonight's matchups. So the cleanest edge here is Minnesota's elite offense against Shigano and Colorado's weak overall profile before the bullpens take over. The play here, again, like I said, Minnesota first 5 run line -0.5 at -125, playable up to approximately -130.
So my next bet, and I have to be honest, I do my stuff like I don't even sleep on Friday nights. Mm-hmm. There have been so many fucking pitching changes in this matchup, but I still am going to take it. I'm going to take the White Sox and the Royals.
Oh my God,
over 5.5, over 8.5, excuse me. Now, I'm looking at it right now. It looks like Cruz, who's a reliever, who's not a true starter, is going to get it. We look at Cruz, 6.26 ERA, 1.57 WHIP, lying over 3 homers per 9 innings. He's never stretched out to throw deep. From what I've reading, it looks like it's going to be Spence that's expected to handle multiple innings after Cruz. 3.68 batting average, 400 on base, 421 slugging percentage, 366 weighted OBA, 13.50 ERA. Those are excluded numbers. But the main bulk of the pie that I want to look to attack is Davis Sandlin for the White Sox. To say he's been good, simply has not been good is an understatement. Over the last month, 13.50 ERA, 344 batting average, 462 462 on base, 656 slugging, 476 weighted on base. And we always talk about whip, and we want to be as close to 1 as possible. His whip over the last month, 2.45. Command is a huge issue. Even if Sandlin doesn't completely implode, I'm not exactly confident in the White Sox bullpen, who ranks toward the bottom of the league. Offensively, I think both teams can contribute here. Bobby Witt Jr. is coming back. That's a kickstart for the arm. I absolutely love this. You got 2 pitchers that are struggling, and the wind is going to be blowing out to the left. I absolutely love this, dude. I'm going to take the White Sox and Royals over 8.5. Now, for those watching for the first time, something we started doing just because we're both kind of like rolling dice. We like ripping packs, dude. And, let's go ahead. Let's see what we got going on right here. We're going to be over on collectibles.com. Let me pull this up before we go into our parlay of the day. Boom. Let's see what we got here, man. You ready?
Definitely ready. Let's do it. No whammies, no whammies.
Let's see what we got here. Premier pack from Repack. We got the dramatic pause. Ooh, what is this?
Robert Haskell?
I've never heard of this guy. So Robert Haskell.
PSA 10? Okay.
PSA 10. Have you heard of this fucking guy?
Name's somewhat familiar, but no, not for like a graded card.
Okay, I'm Googling Robert Haskell MLB. 24. Selected 8th overall, was traded to the Nationals, made his scoring the winning run. Center field, right?
You're buying it back.
All right, let's buy it back here. Boom, buy back. Your funds. Okay, hold on. I think I may have enough for one more. Let me see if I have enough for one more. Let me see. Let me see. I don't want to make another deposit, dude. I'm a cheap ass.
All right. Well, let's move on then. Let's do our parlay.
Hold on. Let me see. Yep. Not going to do it today, guys. Let's go ahead. Let's do our parlay of the day. What is your leg of the parlay, my friend? Nice, juicy plus 350, my friend.
Yeah, so I got the Padres on the money line here. And, from a travel check, both teams were off yesterday. San Diego remained at home after hosting my Braves, while, the Dodgers traveled from Minneapolis back to San Diego. So the off day really limits the fatigue penalty here, but the Padres still hold the home body clock and routine advantage for themselves. So that being said, this isn't just a pure team quality play. This is a plus money matchup and situational value play here that I'm throwing into this parlay today. The Dodgers rank number 2 in my overall model, number 6 offense, number 6 bullpen. San Diego ranks number 9. So again, both top 10 here. It's usually where the dog has the advantage. But that being said, the Padres argument begins with the starting pitcher matchup. Buehler ranks number 6 among tonight's starters, narrowly ahead of Sasaki at number 7. So very close in the starting pitching profile for both teams. That being said, San Diego owns the stronger bullpen ranking here in this matchup. The Padres relief unit has a great profile over the last 14 days for themselves. And like I said, because both clubs had Thursday off, moderate situational edge because of that it always favors the home underdog there. Petco Park is projected to suppress total scoring by about 9%, including a 7% reduction in home runs. So a lower scoring environment increases the value of the underdog as well, particularly when that underdog owns a slightly better starting pitcher grade and better bullpen, which in this case, San Diego has both of those in their favor. Obvious concern is going to be the offensive disparity here, right? Again, like I mentioned, Los Angeles, very high, number 6 offensive rating for themselves. And that keeps, the Padres from becoming like a more core model position. But at plus 20, plus 125 here, they have a legitimate value case based on Buehler's recent advantage, the bullpen strength, home field, travel setup, and the run suppressing environment for themselves. Give me the Padres on the money line to take the first one of the series.
Sorry, I muted myself so you couldn't hear me in the war zone.
Oh yeah.
Going to Isaac Padres over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. When you look at him, he's going against Moranto. He has a 321 expected OBA, 241 expected batting average, 360 expected slugging percentage when in the matchup. But the thing that really stuck out to me is that Moranto throws a sinker at 43% of the time against right-handed pitchers, and Isaac has been dominating that pitch this season. +6 run value while batting 418 against this pitch. Incredible. 655 slugging percentage, 521 weighted OPA. Even the exact advanced metrics, 275 expected average, 432 expected slug. So he's seeing that pitch well, and that's a pitch that he's going to be facing the majority of the time. So I love it. When we look at it, he's gone over this in 4 of his 5 last games. And over the past week, he's got the 3rd most hits in Major League Baseball. This is exactly the type of matchup I absolutely love to attack. So I'm going to take big Isaac Paredes over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. We found this one over at Bet365. You can get it at plus 350. Now let's go ahead and let's bring up DraftKings, and we'll do this whole DFS lineup. And I'm pissed off, dude. I did my research on pitchers, and before we logged in, I had to reset my Chrome browser. All the fucking stuff I had on fucking what's the site I used? Fangraphs was fucking gone. I had all the pitchers organized by ERA, dude. You would have been so fucking proud of me. But the one pitcher that really stood out to me, and you mentioned him, and I really feel like with how this has kind of set up for today, we have like Wheeler, Morowski, I'm not sure if Skeens is on Pittsburgh plays the early game, so I don't think Skeens is on it. So I think there's an opportunity for a discounted. Yeah, they play the early game, so no Skeens. But still, with Morowski and Wheeler, there's a thing for an opportunity to find that discounted pitcher that could ball out. And you mentioned him earlier, Walker Buehler.
Yeah.
I mean, his metrics over the last 4, he's right in there. I mean,
I agree.
I'm kind of tempted by Walker Buehler.
Yeah, I like him, and I like Walbert Urena for the Angels as well. So those two guys, a lot of value in terms of where they're headed right now.
Who did the Angels play tonight, my friend?
The Athletics.
Boom. All right. So let's go ahead here. Now, the one person I am adamant that we cannot have in our lineup tonight, even though he's been lights out hits and batting average this week, is Wyatt Langford.
Okay.
Okay, well, hear me out, dude. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
You know how many hits Wyatt Langford has against left-handed hitters this past week? Left-handed pitchers?
No. How many?
0. As many as me and you. Every single one. He has think about this. He's got the most hits this week, and every single one of them has been against a right-handed pitcher. Now, I think Torben sucks, but there's no way we can in my world put Langford in the lineup. That's my 2 cents.
Man, that's tough. That's
I
tough.
mean, even though this guy is phenomenal. The guys that really stick out to me, I mean, Harper's been good. Yadi Diaz has been good. Caleb Derwin's been good. Jacques from the Royals has been good. Is there anyone that really has been sticking out to you that you really want to get? I mean, there's a lot of value on the market. I mean, is there anyone that's really been sticking out to you?
Yeah, I mean, when I'm kind of looking at it a little bit, I'm checking out, who's been hot over the last week, and one of the names that's coming to mind that I think are going to have a lot of value is going to be Victor Caratini for the Twins, assuming Minnesota
is
is
on the
available.
Board. All right, spell that one for me.
Victor, go with Victor. It should come up for you. And then Caratini, right there. He's our catcher.
All right, Victor Caratini. I kind of like Jacques.
Oh, that man's been playing out of his mind.
So the thing is first base, or is there another first baseman we want? Because we can put him in the outfielder if we want to do that.
Let me check. So first base.
I think we should put him in the outfield just for now.
Yeah, do that.
Just because that way for first base, it leaves some people open. And what about Yadi Diaz?
Diaz.
I mean, he's $5,000, dude.
He reminds me of Bad Boy. Yeah, he's legit 480 right now. Like, how do you miss on him?
All right. We know bargain hunting, dude.
So let's see here.
Dude, can you hear the music in the background? These guys are fucking jamming out right now.
No, you can't. You're good.
These guys are jamming out.
You're good.
Oh God. What about Harper? He's probably expensive.
With Bryce? For what?
We
already got a first baseman. Where are we going to put him?
First baseman. Sorry.
Let's see here.
What about Ty France?
I know he's been hot.
Yeah, he's a first baseman too.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take him over Diaz. What do you got for Ryan Creedler?
Spell the last name.
Spell the first name, Ryan, and then with a K.
Well, dude, sorry, not all of us went to fucking.
There you go. Look how easy that is. 2,700.
It says he's not in the lineup though.
Not what?
Yeah.
Why do they do this to these people? Like, I remember last time I did this, I named someone. Very next day, it's a home run. Like, I don't know why they do this to these guys. Anyway,
what about Caleb Durbin?
Durbin? Oh, let me see.
Third most hits over the past week.
Oh yeah, for sure. Man's batting 500. Put him in the lineup.
So we got Dinglers.
Third baseman. Nice. All right, so we're looking second short, couple outfielders.
I got somebody.
What about what is his name?
What
Casey from Miami?
What about
Casey?
Brandon Nimmo.
Yes, sir. Why not? 345 average in the last week.
You want to go?
You got to put in Casey. Owen Casey.
former CMU Chippewa. Let's go Chips.
Let's go.
All right, so we got some. Mookie's been well, but we're not doing any Dodgers. We need a shortstop and a second baseman. We need that middle of the field. All right, so let's go to shortstop first. Okay. Do we want to just say fuck it and let's go with Bobby Witt?
That's what I was thinking, actually.
So if we go with Bobby Witt, that leaves us 65 hundo at second base. So our options are completely fucking wide open at second base.
Let me look at some of these names here.
I mean, completely fucking wide open at second base.
I like Ozzy. I do like Atlanta. I like Atlanta in a lot of ways tonight. So
the thing is, definitely go Ozzy. Dude, we got 23 hundo, man.
Let's go back to the pitchers real quick.
So I mean,
to be the 10K range, you could get your boy Meyer, or maybe even Wheeler if we really wanted to try to fit those guys.
No, because like if we get rid of Uriel,
yep,
that leaves us with 10-6. We can go Meyer.
Oh, I see.
But if we put Uriel back in, if we get rid of Bueller, oh no,
only at 93.
So I guess, do you want to go Bueller and Meyer?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, boom. So there you have it. Bueller, Meyer, Vincent Catrini, Yadi Diaz, Ozzy Abrias, Caleb Dorbin, Bobby Witt, Jacques. I can't even pronounce these names, dude.
Aglianone.
I can't even pronounce these names, dude. David, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your day talking a little MLB. Why don't you tell everyone where they can find you on social media, and if you're going to be able to be back here on the 3rd, dude. I'm not going anywhere. I live a boring life.
I'll be here for sure. You know, that's tradition for us to be going to a Rockies ball game to catch the fireworks at the stadium, because they are some of the best statewide. But anybody who ever wants to talk shop, look for me on social media, X, Instagram, same handle here, BetterDP21. Be happy to answer any questions I can for any particular matchup you got in mind.
Give that man a follow. We'll be back next week. I'll be here. I mean, my little, what is this called? Suburb has their little festival. So I'm going to be obnoxiously inebriated Friday through Sunday. So it's going to be great. So give that man a follow. We'll be back next week. Best of luck in your bets, and we'll talk soon, brother.
Yep, let's cash.